distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, a very good afternoon and welcome to the draw ceremony for the total BWF Thomas and Uber Cup finals to be held at Aarhus, Denmark from 3rd to 11th October at CS Arena. I'm Venu Mahalingam, BW Major Events Manager, and I'm MC for the draw ceremony. With us seated are Mr. Stuart Bori, BWF Chief Operating Officer, and from Total Malaysia, Marketing Manager Mr. Andy Fo, and National Sales Manager Mrs. Moses Chua. At the far end, we have with us BWF Referee Assessor Mr. Chua Suhok from Malaysia, who will witness and validate the draw ceremony, and my colleagues from the BWF Communication and Marketing Department. From Badminton Association of Malaysia, we are pleased to welcome the Director of Coaching, Mr. Wong Chun Han, and players Aaron Chia and Kisona Silverdure. To assist with the draw ceremony are Head Events Project Ms. Ko Wah Cheng, who is looking after the floor, and towards my left, BWF Manager Events Project Jessie Sung, Lina Tai, and BWF Tournament Series Manager Rubian Ruslan. They'll be looking after the group and country placement on the back draw. Next to the referee, we have Senior Events Officer Mr. R. Shanmugan and Event Officer Hong Jun Yi. Both will be looking after the ballot boxes for groups and teams. Without further ado, please welcome Mr. Stuart Bori to give his welcome speech. Stuart.
Thank you, Venu. Well, good afternoon, everyone. Mr. Andy Fong, Marketing Manager, Total Oil Malaysia, welcome. Mr. Moses Chua, National Sales Manager, Total Oil Malaysia, welcome. And distinguished guests and media friends. It's a great pleasure to be with you for the Total BWF Thomas and Uber Cup Finals 2020 draw ceremony. And a warm welcome from us to everyone here today and to our friends watching online. We acknowledge the many disruptions we've had this year to our international tournament calendar, but reassured that the BWF continues to monitor the ongoing developments with COVID-19, and of course to plan for the safe return to international competition. We trust you are all keeping safe and well and are preparing for the return to international badminton. This year's Total BWF Thomas and Uber Cup finals will make history as the first co-hosted finals in Europe, hosted in the modern and dynamic Danish city of Aarhus. Named European Cultural Capital in 2017 and known as Copenhagen's cooler younger sister, Aarhus is a fantastic destination for this year's finals. With the ongoing support of our title sponsor, Total, this edition of the most prestigious men's and women's team championships in badminton promises to be spectacular. For today's draw, Indonesia and Japan will headline as top seeds for the Thomas Cup and Uber Cup respectively. We look forward to the draw today and to seeing all of you in early October in Aarhus for the first group matches. So with that, welcome everybody, and I'll hand over to Venu to conduct the draw ceremony. So thank you, Venu.
Thank you, Stuart Bori. Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome the distinguished guests here and look forward to welcoming some of you to assist us with making the draw. The Thomas and Uber Cup Finals Championship were postponed twice due to the COVID-19 pandemic, which has unfortunately caused so much of disruption around the world. Both BWF and the host have agreed to hold the championships on the due dates. The draw ceremony was originally scheduled to take place in Aarhus in March, but of course, due to the COVID-19 pandemic, it's now held at BWF headquarters. The current 16-team format started in 2014, and 2014, 2016, and 2018 competitions all witnessed some enthralling badminton with first-time winners of Thomas Cup in Denmark 2016. Success. And the current 16-team format started in 2014, and 2014, 2016, and 2018 competitions all witnessed some enthralling badminton with first-time winners of Thomas Cup in successive tournaments, Japan in 2014 and Denmark in 2016. In 2018, after a gap of 27 years, Japan regained the Uber Cup. This is the first time that both finals have been hosted together in Denmark, and I'm sure we are looking forward to a very exciting tournament in Aarhus. In both Thomas and Uber Cups, we have 16 teams representing 19 member associations, and these are divided into 4 groups of 4. The teams are seeded based on the combined world ranking points of each member association's top 3 singles and top 2 doubles pairs in the world ranking points table of Tuesday, 3rd March 2020. Each team plays all the other teams in the group, with the top 2 teams going through the knockout stage quarterfinals. For both Thomas and Uber Cup competition, the 2 seeded teams will be placed rather than drawn into positions as per BWF competition regulation, but majority of the teams will be drawn to place them into positions. We will draw a ball out of the box for the group first, and then we draw the ball for the team. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll start our draw ceremony with the Uber Cup finals first. Mr. Chua, can you confirm that the Uber Cup, the groups and the teams are in order?
Yes.
Thank you. The top seeds are Japan. The defending champions China are second seeds. The third, fourth seeds are Korea and Thailand. The fifth, eighth seeds are Indonesia, Chinese Taipei, India, and host Denmark. And our 9, 16 seeded teams are Malaysia, Canada, France, Germany, Spain, Australia, Egypt, and Scotland. Now I would like to invite our guests to join me here to start the draw ceremony. Can I please welcome to the floor Mr. Andy Fong and Moses Chua to assist with making the draw. Mr. Andy will assist in the group ballot box, and Mr. Moses Chua at the team ballot box. Firstly, we place the top seeds and the title holder, Japan, into group top of Group A. Can you just show the Group A, please? And can we have Japan? Thank you. Then our second seed, 15 times champion, China, go to the top of Group D. Thank you. Now we draw into positions for third and fourth seeded teams. And they are Korea and Thailand. They will go to the top of Group B or C. Simone, please stir it. You take one ball. Yes, Mr. Moses, you can stir it and take the other one. In Group B1, hold that please. Hold. Yes. It's Korea. In Group B1 is Korea. Thank you, Mr. Ford. Next, please. And in Group C1 is Thailand. In Group C1 is Thailand. We'll now do the draw lots for seats 5 to 8. They are Indonesia, Chinese Taipei, India, and host Denmark. They will be randomly drawn into second row of groups A, B, C, or D. Mr. Paul, could you just turn? Mr. Moses, could you please turn more? Yeah. Pick one. In group A2, is Chinese Taipei. Next, please. In group D2, Delta 2, is India. Next, please. In group B2, Bravo 2 is Indonesia. And the last in seats 5 to 8, in group C2 is Denmark, host country Denmark. Now we'll proceed with seat 916 teams are Malaysia, Canada, France, Germany, Spain, Australia, Egypt, and Scotland. They will be randomly drawn into third and fourth rows of group A, B, C, or D. So could you just please start? Thank you. The first to go into 916 seats in group D4, Delta 4, is Germany. D4, Germany. Right. Next, please. In group C4, is Canada. C4, Canada. Right. Next, please. In group D3, Delta 3, is France. Next, please. In group B4, Bravo 4, is Malaysia. Next, please. In group A4, you have Spain. Next, please. In group A3, you have Egypt. Next, please. Bravo 3 is Australia. And the last in 9-16 seats in Euro Cup will be in Group C3 is Scotland. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the Euro Cup draw. And in Group A, we have Japan, Chinese Taipei, Egypt, Spain. In Group B, we have Korea, Indonesia, Australia, Malaysia. And Group C, we have Thailand, Denmark, Scotland, Canada. And in Group D, we have China, India, France, and Germany. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll now draw for the Thomas Cup. Mr. Chair, can we confirm that they are all in order? Yes. Thank you. The top seeds are Indonesia and Japan, the second seeds. The 3-4 seeds are defending champion China and host Denmark. The 5 to 8 seeds are Chinese Taipei, India, Malaysia, and Korea. And our 9 to 16 seeded teams are Thailand, England, Germany, Canada, France, Netherlands, Australia, and Algeria. Once again, we start by placing the first seed, Indonesia, to the top of Group A. Group A, please. Group A, Indonesia to you. And we have second seeds, Japan, to the top of Group D, Delta. Now we make the draw for the 3-4 seeded teams. And they are China, defending champion China, and host country Denmark. They'll be drawn into Group B or C. Can you please start, Mr. Moses? Thank you. They're first to go into third and fourth seats. In Group C1 is host country Denmark. The next, please. And the defending champion in Group B1 is China. Thank you. We'll draw for the 5 to 8 seats, and they are Chinese Taipei, India, Malaysia, and Korea. They will be drawn into second row of groups A, B, C, or D. Mr. Moses, Mr. Andy, Mr. please. Yeah. The first in 5 to 8 seats. In Group C2, C2 is India. In Group C2, India. Next, please. And in Group B2, Bravo, Chinese Taipei. In Group B2, Chinese Taipei. In Group Delta D2 is Korea. D2 Korea. The last in the 5 to 8 seats in Group A2 is Malaysia. In Group A2 is Malaysia. We'll now proceed to 9 to 16 seeded teams, and they are Thailand, England, Germany, Canada, France, Netherlands, Australia, and Algeria. They will be randomly drawn into third and fourth rows of groups A, B, C, or D. Mr. Moses, please start. Thank you. The first in 9-16-6 in Thomas Cup. In group B3, Bravo 3, is Australia. Next, please. In group C3, Germany. C3 is Germany. In group D3, Delta 3, is Thailand. Next, please. In group A3, is Netherlands. In group A4 is England. Group A4, England. Next, please. In group C4 is Algeria. C4, Algeria. In group Delta 4, D4, is Canada. And the last one in Thomas Cup in 9-16-6. In group B4, Bravo 4, is France. Could you check any more anything inside? No. Thank you. That concludes the Thomas Cup draw. Please, could you take your seats? Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, in Thomas Cup, in Group A, we have Indonesia, Malaysia, Netherlands, England. Group B, we have China, Chinese Taipei, Australia, France. In Group C, Denmark, India, Germany, Algeria, and in Group D we have Japan, Korea, Thailand, and Canada. That concludes the Thomas World Cup draw, and on behalf of Badminton World Cup, we wish all the team good luck and may the best team win. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, everybody.